transportation system in Lagos is one that is multimodal in nature because of the peculiarity of Lagos State. Lagos State, as we all know, has over 24 million people, and the best way to transport them is by using various types of transportation, which is why we adopted our multimodal transport system, whereby we use the land, the water, and the rail. As we speak, our waterway is one that also plays a very major role in this multimodal system, and we have adopted and put in so much infrastructure to enhance the waterway.
For us, with our vision, we've always envisioned a Lagos which has world-class infrastructure to support the transportation system in Lagos. And when we say world-class infrastructure, it doesn't necessarily mean that the infrastructure is brought in from any country we can think about, but we actually think about, can we be able to create an enabling environment where within local production we can meet international standards, because we know that obviously that will save the state in terms of the economics. So for us, we've always looked for how do we enhance local content, and we've always been looking for quality local content. And I think this is where the Omibus taps into and flows in with that vision of Lagos State. So when we look at infrastructure on the waterways, there is the terminals and the jetties, which obviously are where people embark and disembark. And then obviously we also have the ferries themselves as well. This is actually which conveys people from point A to point B. This is very, very important for us as well. So the Omibus taps into the area of the ferries themselves, the actual mode of transportation, which obviously on the road is buses, on the rail is the rail, but on the waterways is the ferries as well. So the Omibus taps into the whole idea of local contact ferries, which meet international standards.
We're launching 25 new boats on our waterways. This is meant to enhance the waterways and the carriage that we have. As we speak, these boats that we speak about have the capacity of carrying 40 passengers, as against the 20 and 0 to 20 or less than 20 that the informal sector currently, of course, do carry. By so, if they can carry 40 passengers, you can imagine the number of people we're able to move efficiently at every given time. Beyond the carriage, we also have the issue of safety. These boats built in Nigeria, but of course with international standards verified by Bureau Veritas, which ensures a lot of safety as regards these boats. Beyond this, we also have the issue of job creation and wealth creation. A lot of the people that would be deploying these boats to would, of course, create jobs and wealth in our informal sector and in our waterway system.
The experience of almost a century, cutting across the boat builder, the naval architects, and some of the artisanal boat builders. And it's a combined experience that's trying to achieve global standards, which is our partnership with Bureau Veritas. And also in terms of local context, we recently got the ISO standard certification from Standard Organization of Nigeria. Some of the major features of the boat said the safety feature in terms of having the foam foundation, which allows the boat to stay afloat even in a capsized situation. Enough time for rescue teams to come and rescue the passengers. The good thing about our boat is how it's assembled. It's done in major components: front deck, back deck, side deck, and that allows for easy maintenance. If there's any breach of any of the cabins, it can be easily replaced. Some of the features attached to the boats, there's the echo sounder, which allows for the boats to be able to detect the depth of water level at different points. We have marine standard radios for the boats to be able to communicate with each other. We have our life buoys, standard life buoys. We have safety labels in the boats to guide passengers, emergency glass, safety jackets and life jackets for all passengers. So like I said, our boats are designed and also even curated in a way that meets international standards. So the boat is a 40-passenger boat, 12 meters long, about 3 meters, almost perfect proportions, carefully designed, carefully thought through by the master builder and the naval architect. Part of the things to meet international requirements is to submit our drawings to Bureau Veritas for verification, which we have done. And one of the great things that we have as a team is that we try to meet client expectations. So in terms of having cross-ventilation in the boats, proper air quality for the passengers, comfortable seating on well-upholstered chairs, and all this done in-house, like I said, from experienced artisans and experienced designers and builders. Our boats meet those standards, like I said, because of the combined experience, the zeal and the commitment to meet international standards, and it's just all joy. We're passionate about what we do, and we believe we would continue to turn out great products.
I'm starting in Caverton Marine. Our boat is special for shallow water draft and very safe, very comfortable and sinkable. The material we put it resin, anywhere you can buy resin. But there is different grade of resin, different grade of iron and aluminium. Our grade 100% for marine grade. And we try to all the manufacturer of the boat to do it in Nigeria. And our quality, 100% special grade. And the boat is full of foam and sinkable. And I'm working with people interested to do something good in this country.
My name is Charles Igbinosun by name. Came all the way from Port Harcourt to Lagos, Cavati Marine, to build this boat. My years of experience for the past, I've worked in 2010 up till now. In fitting department, we do most of the installation on the boat, the coupling of everything on the boat. On the process of working on the boat, we have learned many things about the boat, how to couple fenders, glass, doors, etc. This boat we are building here in Cavati Marine here in Lagos is a very large boat that contains 40 passengers per blow. We have area of exit, which is safe. In terms of exit, we just take away the safety pin, the rubber, and you go out. The boat is so special in the sense that it was designed in a special way that the passengers have luggages where they park their things, and the quartermaster have a very special space in the area where he stays. The boat is nice. My special thanks go to my boss, Ibrahim Mohammed, that brought us all the way from Port Harcourt to come and build this boat in Lagos State. Long live Cavati, long live Waterways, long live Lagos, long live Nigeria. Thank you.
The boat builder that we all know also has employed and empowered a lot of people in the process of building these boats. Beyond this, we also have issues of the ambience and the kind of boat that is being built. Lagos is a mega city, and of course, we have to bring things that befit a mega city. These boats, of course, have world-class features that would encourage people on our waterways, coming from, of course, the anti-slip mats that we have, nice LED ambience, of course, music to ferry people from one point A to the other. These boats, of course, would give them the convenience and the comfort that they require to move from point A to point B. This, of course, will transform to encouraging people to use more of our waterways. We'll speak about the environmental benefits of these boats that we have. Of course, it reduces carbon emission that would occur to our environment, whereby people move on to our waterways. And these beautiful Yamaha engines that we have emit less or no carbon dioxide compared to what we have on our roads, because this emission would also count for us in our environmental benefits. We move also from there to a lot of things that we're going to enjoy with these boats that we're launching.
The whole idea is not just to have a fabulous launch, but the whole idea is to see those boats moving from point A to point B and actually help decongesting the roads, actually helping to create an alternative to road transportation and making Lagosians truly know that they can feel safe on their inland waterways. And that's the reason why having the Omibus, which meets all safety standards, from the buoyancy of the boat to the sitting structure of how people sit in the boat to how people embark and disembark. I mean, every single component of the Omibus meets all the safety rules and regulations which we as LASWA have always been vying for and have always wanted on our waterways. For us, it's a dream come true. I must give kudos to Mr. Governor, our leader and our boss, who has ensured that this is a vision he understood, he saw, and he ensured that we had the right partners, which is also in Cavati Marine, who obviously have partnered with the state to see to the execution of the production of these boats. And of course, handing them over to Lagos State to ensure that Lagos State operates and maintains these boats to the best standards. And of course, we know that this is just the beginning. We hope that there will be many more to come from Cavati Marine. Thank you.
Lagosians, once again, I say to you, thank you for coming onto our waterways. And I wish you a very safe and wonderful ride and experience as you go on our waterways. Lagos Rising, God bless.